Hello everyone and welcome back to oves.net. Today it's time for a little unboxing video. Today's video will feature some of the things I got in the mail the last 2 or 3 months, and among other things it's Commodore 64 and it's a Wi-Fi microscope and also a video capture device. This package is from Massimo from Italy, and let's open it, take a look. Alright, for those of you that are familiar with the Commodore 64, you probably already know what this is, since it said SID jumpers, and it is actually a SID chip replacement. And the SID chip is of course the sound generator chip for the Commodore 64. And this is of course the SwinSID that I'm gonna use in my Commodore 64 build project. So I'm gonna test it right away in another Commodore that's working. I'm gonna do a quick test on the SwinSID with this Commodore 64C. So first I just test the original SID, see if it's giving out sound. This is the diagnostics cartridge. So that one is working, and it says bad on some of the tests because I did not connect the actual test harness. Let's open the machine. So what I was hoping is that the SID chip is actually in a socket, and it actually is. So this is the one I'm gonna replace with this new and modern version, and it's the 8580. And because this SwinSID chip is dual mode, it can actually simulate the older 6581 chip that was used on the original Commodore 64s, and this is the Commodore 64C that uses the more recent 8580 chips, and they have different input voltages. That's why there's jumpers for that. So I had to switch the jumper so that jumper 1 is off and jumper 2 is on. So that was it. Let's test. Excellent, the chip is working, so now I can use this in my Commodore 64 build project that's coming later. Or maybe this is from the future, that I already shown you that. Next up is this one here. It's sent from Germany, and it's probably something I purchased on eBay. Alright, finally there it is. It's an AV recorder. So this one I actually ordered from a Chinese seller on eBay, and it's probably been repacked in Germany. It has taken several months for this to arrive. So what this is supposed to do is let you convert different analog video sources to digital by storing on a SD card. and it also has an HDMI out, so and it was dirt cheap, so lots of value for money if it works. Now I'm gonna test this analog video recorder, and what I want to use it for is to record video from these old machines, instead of up until now I have been filming with the camera on the screen, which gives a poor picture. And of course it did not come with a power supply, but it has it came with a USB cable, and I have a small a USB adapter here. I think I can use this one. And then, since it has HDMI out, I'm connecting my TV to this one. Then I disconnect the video cable from the SCART input of my television and connects it to the video in, and also audio in can be used. So hopefully now I can switch to HDMI source on the TV. Well, that seemed no good. It actually came with this extensive big book of user manual. There is a button there. It says no card disk. That's because I did not insert any SD card, of course. I just found a small 2 GB SD card. So it just says card in, and how do you actually record anything? I think I'll read the manual. Alright, it doesn't seem to want to work with HDMI out, so I'm using this AV out connection instead with this cable that came along, and now I can plug that one into my TV. Same there, it just shows some garbled Commodore 64 picture, and it says NTSC, so I guess this TV support NTSC. However, the computer is not NTSC, so So I tried a different cable, and I just tried to wiggle it a bit, and actually I can recognize the Commodore blue color. However, it is recording, but it is recording the same crap as you see on the screen now. So the conclusion is this is crap, and or it doesn't work with this particular video signal from this Commodore 64. Another packet sent from China, and it has taken a long time. Let's see what's inside. I've been waiting for this for months, I think at least 4 months, and finally it did arrive from China, and it is the TL866 EEPROM programmer. This one is a PLCC extractor tool. I don't think I ordered this actually. I think they just send it as a freebie or something. I don't know. Let's take a look inside. There it is. I've been wanting one of these for a long time. Now I can program EEPROM chips, like for example for the Commodore 64 I'm gonna make this Versa cartridge, and I need a programmer. Now I got one. So what kind of accessories are there? There are different type of socket types depending on what size of ROMs you are gonna program. Couple of cables, USB cable and little CD-ROM. This package came very late from China. I don't remember what it is. Yeah, just open it. Alright, it's a bunch of caps and more sockets. Excellent, I always need those. So these are just cheap Chinese capacitors, 1000 microfarad, 2200 microfarad, 50 volts. So probably not the best quality, but I can use them. And these kind of sockets looks to be okay. This big box is something I purchased quite cheap on the Norwegian web shop finn.no. I don't know what it is. Let's take a look. Alright, Pitfall 2, maybe this gives you a clue what it is. This one, it's the original Atari 2800. Looks to be in good condition actually, but it was sold as not working, so that's the excitement. Can I get it to work? It also came with a power supply, although it's looks like the American type, and joysticks, paddles, and this little joystick, or D-pad it's called. So exciting! I never worked on the original Atari 2600 before, and the power supply is yeah, it's 110 to 130 volts AC, output 9 volts. So I need my step-down converter for this, or find another power supply. So this is gonna be a repair and restore video, maybe even before this video is released. I'll see. This little package is actually something I ordered from a shop here in Norway. Yeah, let's open it. I know what it is. Okay, it's a Wi-Fi digital microscope. This can come in handy when I'm working on really small electronics, and yeah, my eyesight is not the best, so let's take a look inside. It has a stand and yeah, charging cable. There it is. The zoom of this one is from 50 up to 1000, so I think it's a really good magnification if it works. There's even a small manual, and it's even in Danish, which is almost the same as Norwegian, so I can read it quite easily. It can be used with Android or iOS devices. You need to download the Max-C app. You can also use it with a computer via the USB cable. I connected it to my Mac, and I'm trying to get it to work with the photo boot app. Alright, it actually produced a picture, and I'm trying to zoom in on this this chip here. Let's see if it can focus. Yeah. So if you want to do the largest zoom, you have to keep it all the way down. That's pretty amazing zoom. Yeah. Now this box I picked up from a guy locally here in Bodø, and yeah, it's a Commodore 64 again. I don't get enough of those machines. So let's see what's inside. There's the machine. Has seen better days, I guess. He said it worked when he put it away many years ago, but now he did not test it, so I don't know. Also, there's a bunch of tapes, both original and copied. Leaderboard, Titanic. There's a power supply for, I think it's for floppy drive. Power supply for the machine. Cassette drive, dirty and very yellowed. A couple of floppy disk, The Last Ninja. Serial cable. A few books, 60 programs for the Commodore 64. Commodore 128D introductory guide. This must have been from another machine, not this one. And finally, floppy drive, not Commodore branded. This is another brand. I have never had any unoriginal Commodore floppy drive, so this is exciting. It's a very neat size. The machine I'm gonna test right away. However, I'm gonna measure the power supply before I connect it. You never know. So let's see what the DC voltage is. 5.19. Let's say 5.2 volts. That is okay. Then the AC, it is 11 at 50 Hertz. That's very good. Then let's see if this machine is working or not. Nope. The power light is on, but this is black screen. So maybe this is going to be a repair project. I'm gonna try the dead test cartridge and see if it gives any output. Nope, nothing at all. At least the machine is producing an image, so even though it's black, there is a video signal because I tuned into the RF modulator and it found C36, which is the Commodore 64's output frequency.